I don't even know what to think about anything right now. So I was snooping around on my chart again, anxiously waiting for my pathology results from the lumpectomy. The pathology result would just confirm the kind of cancer I have, confirm that they got good margins, that there were no additional, lymph nodes that were infected with cancer, and that they don't need to remove any more. I was on to the next step of radiation, chemo, or whatever. So I saw the report, and it looked like everything was good with the margins. And then it said they took out 3 lymph nodes. I knew I had 1 lymph node cancer, and that they were going to take out the sentinel nodes, which are the draining lymph nodes from your breast, and that's most likely where the cancer could be spreaded to. So the report said that I had 3 lymph nodes removed and that they were all negative for carcinoma. No cancer in any of the lymph nodes. What? Didn't I have cancer in 1 lymph node? And at first I started thinking, okay, well, did someone fuck up? Because maybe the biopsy was wrong. But the biopsy specimen that was taken from one hospital system was actually shipped to the second hospital system where I had my surgery done at, and they actually did a confirmation pathology report. So I actually have 2 reports that confirm the cancer in the lymph node. I have a post-op appointment tomorrow, and I just, it was a weird report. I wasn't going to stress out about it. I'm going to see the doctor tomorrow, and all of this will be explained. Well, my surgeon called me, and she said, good news, there's no cancer, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, what about that lymph node that had cancer? And she went through my records again. We looked at everything together. And she said, I think we may not have gotten the lymph node. So now the cancer is still in I still have the cancer. Here are the details. We had felt the lymph node during our exam when I first met her for the 3rd opinion. Actually, that was the first time anybody had felt it, and I felt it myself at that point. And I was like, oh, this is like a P-shaped, I felt like a hard something under my arm. Then I went to have the axillary ultrasound, and they clearly saw 1 large, 1 centimeter size, very prominent lymph node with the marker that they put in during the biopsy. That would have been a tumor. How could this happen? She admitted, well, this is probably likely something that she left behind because she was looking for the most prominent lymph nodes, and these were the most prominent lymph nodes with the radioactive dye. She said that in 1% of patients that this does happen because what they're doing is kind of a newer procedure without removing half your lymph nodes, and that's why I chose this surgeon. I didn't want to just have a radical removal of multiple lymph nodes. And in this case, it seems like that there were no other lymph nodes that had cancer. I'm glad that she didn't remove a ton of lymph nodes for no reason. But now it's looking like I will likely have to go back into surgery to remove the tumor. And it is weird because in the ultrasound report, it looked like there was just 1 prominent one. And she said she remembered she got the most prominent ones. And so tomorrow we're going to go back in and do another ultrasound to see if the marker that was put into the tumor and that tumor is still there, or she's going to contact pathology and find out, just making sure you guys tested everything. It's possible that I need a second surgery now. She said it's going to be 20 or 30 minutes. This time they're going to put the dye into that lymph node if it's still there. And then she will make sure she gets that out. It's not the news I wanted to hear, but at the same time, I am still glad that I didn't have all the lymph nodes removed unnecessarily. I'm not second guessing my second and third opinions. I just can't believe that it was such a prominent lymph node. I really felt it. I can't imagine. I'm feeling under there now. I don't feel anything. I'm honestly, between the tumor trying to disappear from the MRI and now disappearing from surgery, what the fuck is going on, body? Hello, mi cuerpo. Please, let's not play right now, okay? Ay, coños.